14-year-old boy walked out of King's Cross Station into one of the most surveilled cities on Earth. Thousands of cameras, millions of people. He was never recorded again. But here is what makes this case different from every disappearance you have ever heard about. He planned it. He withdrew 200 pounds in cash. He bought a one-way ticket. When the clerk asked if he wanted to return, he said no. He left his school uniform in the washing machine. He left his phone on his bed. He left his video games, his most prized possessions, untouched. Andrew Gosden didn't look like someone running away. He looked like someone who intended to come back. He never did. In 18 years of investigation, police have made 2 arrests. Both men were released without charge. They searched the River Thames. They created age progression images. They put his face on buses, milk cartons, and billboards across Britain. Nothing. But what investigators have uncovered along the way raises questions that nobody has fully answered, including why a straight-A student with no known problems at home or school would do this. And the theory that emerged from the investigation is one of the darkest possibilities in this entire case. Andrew Gosden was born in 1993 in Doncaster, South Yorkshire. He was, by every account, an exceptional student. Straight-A grades, quiet, thoughtful, deeply intelligent. He loved video games, particularly a game called Disgaea, and heavy metal music. He wore a Slipknot t-shirt the day he disappeared. He was not a troubled child in any obvious sense. His parents, Kevin and Glennis, described a boy who was happy at home, loved by his family, with no signs of distress or conflict. He had no mobile phone. He did not use the internet regularly, which is exactly what made what happened next so impossible to trace. September 14th, 2007, a Friday. Andrew woke up, got dressed, and left for school as normal. But he never arrived. Instead, he went home. He changed out of his school uniform and put it in the washing machine. He left his phone on his bed. He left 100 pounds and his most beloved video games on his desk. Then he walked to his bank, withdrew just under 200 pounds in cash, and made his way to Doncaster railway station. At the ticket counter, he bought a child single to London King's Cross. One way, no return. He boarded the 9:35 a.m. train. A witness on the train later recalled seeing him, calm, alone, playing on a portable games console. He arrived at King's Cross at 11:20 a.m. CCTV captured him walking out of the station. He was wearing his black Slipknot t-shirt, jeans, trainers, and carrying a black backpack. He looked calm. He looked like a boy who knew exactly where he was going. After that frame of CCTV footage, Andrew Gosden simply ceased to exist. His family reported him missing that evening. South Yorkshire Police launched an immediate investigation. The Metropolitan Police joined. Appeals went out across the country. Possible sightings came in from Oxford Street, Covent Garden, and Brighton. None were confirmed. His father, Kevin, spent weeks in London, walking the streets, handing flyers to strangers, going into shops, asking at hostels. Anyone who might have seen his son. Nothing. A man called police claiming to have information. He never called back. Investigators consulted a behavioral analyst to try to understand what Andrew's state of mind might have been. They ruled out signs of danger at home. They found no evidence of bullying at school. But they did find something that shifted the investigation in a darker direction. In December 2021, 14 years after Andrew vanished, South Yorkshire police made 2 arrests. 2 men, aged 38 and 45, were detained in London on suspicion of kidnap and human trafficking. The older man was also arrested on suspicion of possessing indecent images of children. Both men had their electronic devices seized and analyzed by specialist officers over 19 months. In September 2023, they were released without charge. Detective Chief Inspector Andy Knowles said he was confident the 2 men played no part in Andrew's disappearance. Theory 1. He chose to disappear. Andrew was a deeply private, intensely intelligent teenager. Some investigators believe he had made contact online, through gaming forums or message boards, with someone in London. Someone he trusted. Someone who may have convinced him to come. Given that he took only enough cash for a short trip and left his most valued possessions behind, some believe he genuinely intended to return. But something went wrong. Theory 2. He was groomed. The 2021 arrests on suspicion of kidnap and human trafficking pointed investigators toward a darker possibility. A vulnerable 14-year-old with no phone, no internet trail, arriving alone in London. The fact that 2 men with connections to child exploitation were placed under investigation for 19 months suggests police had specific, serious reasons for that line of inquiry. Theory 3. He is still alive. This is the theory Andrew's family have never stopped holding on to. Age progression images have been released showing what Andrew might look like at 25, at 30, at 32. His face has appeared on campaigns across Britain. His parents, Kevin and Glenys, have continued to speak publicly because they have never given up. In their statement after the 2023 release of the 2 suspects, they said, "As a family, our emotional reaction is to feel that after so much effort over 16 years, we remain no closer to discovering what has happened to Andrew." The last confirmed image of Andrew Gosden is a boy walking out of King's Cross Station into a crowd. He is 14 years old. He would be 32 today. And no one, not his family, not the police, not the thousands of people who have followed this case for nearly 2 decades, knows what happened after that door. If you have any information about Andrew Gosden, contact South Yorkshire Police at 011 422 02020 or Missing People at 116000. This is Vanished, and some people were last seen on a camera. Then, never again.